Hello student, myself Digan Sakiwala, I am your science sir. Today we will continue chapter number 8, how do organism reproduce. Dear student, last time we learned about the asexual reproduction, sexual reproduction in flowering plant. We learned about the male reproductive system. Today we will continue with the female reproductive system. Female reproductive system in the different parts are there like ovaries, fallopian tube. Second we can say that uterus and the cervix and the vagina. So one by one we will learn. Female reproductive system. The human female reproductive system consists of the following organs. So different organs are there: ovaries, fallopian tube, uterus, cervix, vagina. First is ovaries. Ovaries are the oval shaped organ. So it is what? Oval shaped organ which lie inside of the abdominal cavity of the woman near the kidney. So it is present at the abdominal cavity of woman near the kidney. A woman has two ovaries. The function of the ovaries is to make the female gametes called the eggs or ova, and also to make the female sex hormone like estrogen and progesterone. So ovary has two functions. First is to produce the female sex hormone like what? Estrogen, and other is what? Progesterone, as well as it has function to make the female gametes called the eggs or ova. Each ovary consists of several thousand ovarian follicles, that is called immature egg. So both the ovary contain immature egg, several thousand immature egg, that is called what? Ovarian follicles. At puberty this follicle matures to form eggs which are required for the fertilization. So at the puberty only these follicles mature to form the egg which are required for what? The fertilization. Fallopian tube. These are tubes which lie just above the ovaries. So two ovaries are present, on that what happens? Fallopian tubes are present. So they are not directly connected on the ovary. The fallopian tubes are not directly connected to ovaries but have the funnel shaped opening covering the ovary. But they have the funnel shaped covering on the ovary. Okay. The ovum released by the ovary goes into the fallopian tube through the funnel shaped opening. So whatever the ovum is produced from the ovary, it is going in the fallopian tube. Uterus or womb, it is a bag-like organ which is connected by two fallopian tubes. So after ovary, fallopian tube, we have next part is what? Uterus. Okay. So it is a bag-like organ which is connected to the two fallopian tubes. The growth and development of a fertilized ovum into a baby take place in the uterus. So in the uterus, the growth and development of the fertilized ovum into a baby take place in the uterus. Cervix. It is a narrow opening to which the uterus is connected. It is connected to another tubular structure called the vagina which opens outside of the body. So cervix is connected with the two parts. One is what? Uterus. Another part is what? Vagina. So we can say that it is a narrow opening, very narrow opening to which uterus is connected. It is connected to another tubular structure called the vagina which opens outside of the body. It is meant to hold the development of zygote in the uterus. Okay. So the cervix is very important for the development of the zygote in the uterus. Vagina. Vagina receives the penis for the putting the sperm into the woman's body. So vagina is very important. In the vagina, the sperms are entered through the penis, okay, in the woman's body. Cervix and vagina together form the birth canal because it is through this passage that the body is born, baby. Cervix and vagina together form the birth canal because it is through this passage that the baby is born after the complete development inside the uterus. So inside of the uterus, whatever the complete fertilization occur, okay, so by cervix and vagina together form the birth canal, and because of that reason it is through this passage that the baby is born after the complete development inside the uterus. In woman, urinary opening and vaginal opening are separate. In male, generally what happen? In the males, the urinary opening and we can say that the sperm come out from the same passage, but in the female or woman, in the urinary opening and the vaginal opening are separate. Complete process of reproduction in humans. Reproduction in human take place in the following step. First, release of an ovum or egg from an ovary is called the ovulation. The ovulation takes place in the middle of the sexual cycle. Okay, so first step in that, what happened? The ovum or egg from an ovary is called the ovulation. So release of ovum take place by the ovary, and that is called the ovulation. And this ovulation take place in the middle of the sexual cycle. The sperm made in the testes of the male are introduced in the vagina of the female through the penis during the copulation. So during the intercourse, whatever the sperms are that they are made in the testes of male are introduced in the vagina of the female through the penis during the copulation. Copulation means what? Intercourse. In this way, the million of sperms are released into the vagina at one time. The sperms are highly active and motile. So millions of sperms are produced, and they are going into the vagina, and they are highly active. The sperms are highly active and they are what? Motile. The sperm then move up through the cervix into the uterus. One of the fallopian tubes contain an ovum released by an ovary during the ovulation. Okay, so the sperms move up through the cervix into uterus, and from the uterus the sperm pass into the fallopian tube. One of the fallopian tube contain an ovum released by the ovary during the ovulation. So one of the fallopian tube contain what? Ovum, that is released by the ovary during the ovulation. Only one sperm fuses with the ovum in the fallopian tube to form a zygote. This is called the fertilization. So what is called fertilization? Whatever the sperm are there that fuses with the ovum in the fallopian tube, okay, and it make the zygote. This is called what? Fertilization. Thus, fertilization of the ovum take place in the fallopian tube. So main thing is important in the fallopian tube is that fertilization occur in the fallopian tube. The ovum divides rapidly by the mitosis as it moves down slowly in the fallopian tube and forms the hollow balls of the 100 cells. So dear student, here what happened? The ovum divides rapidly by the mitosis. Mitosis means what happened? One cell divided into two cells with the equal number of chromosomes. As it moves down slowly in the fallopian tube and form a hollow balls of 100 cells. So from that hollow balls of the 100 cells are obtained. 6. Implantation. The hollow ball of cell now called an embryo. Now whatever hollow ball is formed, that is called the embryo, sinks into the soft and thick lining of the uterus and gets embedded in it. Okay, now this embryo sinks into the soft and thick lining of the uterus and gets embedded in it. The embedding of the embryo in the thick lining of the uterus is called the implantation. So whatever we can say that here embryo embedded into the thick lining of uterus is called the implantation. After implantation, a special tissue develops between the uterus wall and the embryo called the placenta. So different tissues are produced, that is called the placenta. After implantation, a special tissue develops between the uterus wall and embryo, that is called the placenta. It is through the placenta that all the requirement of developing embryo like nutrition, respiration, excretion, etc. made from the mother's body. So because of the placenta, the embryo fetus get the nutrition, respiration, excretion, etc. from the mother's body. The umbilical cord join the embryo to the placenta. So umbilical cord means what? By the cord by which the embryo get the nutrition, nourishment from the placenta, that is called the umbilical cord. Gestation. The time period from the fertilization up to the birth of baby is called the gestation. So whatever nutrition and we can say that progress or the development of the fetus are there, that period is called the gestation. The time period from fertilization up to the birth of the baby is called the gestation. So we can say that time period from fertilization up to the birth of the baby is called the gestation. The average gestation period in the human is about 280 days or 9 months or 40 weeks. So the average gestation period in the human is about 280 days, or in the month we can say 9 months, or it is of 40 weeks. Parturition. During the gestation period, the fetus grows to become a baby. So gestation period, in that what happened? Fetus grows to become a baby. Birth begins when the strong muscles in the walls of the uterus start to contract. So during the time of the birth, the strong muscles in the wall of the uterus start to contract. The contraction of urine muscle gradually pushes the baby out of the mother's body through birth canal. So through the birth canal, we can say that the contraction of urine muscles gradually pushes the baby out of the mother's body through the birth canal. So birth canal, what is the birth canal? Cervix and vagina together form the birth canal here. Okay, cervix and vagina together form the birth canal. This process is called the parturition, commonly called the labor. So this process is called the parturition, commonly called the labor. The average weight of the newborn baby is about 3.5 kg. So dear student, this is all about the today's portion. Today we learn about the female reproductive system. If you like my video, then like and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.